This is my last video for a while, y'all. Just thought I'd do this last one. You know, I hear a lot of chitter and chatter about get you a real woman, get you a real man, blah, blah, blah. And I must make this video because, again, people say things that people want to hear, but it doesn't defeat the problem that we deal with in everyday society when it comes to dating women and men. What is a real woman or man? What is a real woman or man? Because from just saying get you a real woman or man, motherfuckers can take that so many different ways. But the truth is this, and I'm not going to spend too much time on this shit. The truth is this. It's all about if somebody wants to be a real man or woman to you. It's not that there are certain ones that are and certain ones that aren't, and you could just pick certain ones. That's not how it really works in reality. Because the same man that doesn't want to be a real man to a woman or wants to be a player or whatever is the same man that will find a woman they like, or a man or a woman finding a guy she likes and be real to them. So y'all must understand that it's not really about real woman or real man. It's about how a person is to you. Stop letting people make y'all believe that there's just some people that are this and some people that are that. But in reality, it's really a choice in a person. It's always the choice in the woman or man to be real with you or not. So if you don't see them being real, it is what it is. But when people just say, get you a real woman, get you a real man, a lot of people could be confused, like, he seemed like a real woman or man. Why ain't he been right to me? Why ain't she been right to me? And that's because maybe they are a real woman or man, but they choose not to be that to you. You got to understand this shit. A woman could be a real woman, but not choose to be that to me. This is where the confusion comes in. All these feel-good stories that you hear on Facebook for likes and all that shit, motherfuckers really ain't breaking that shit down for y'all, man. They just, it's like church. They just telling y'all what y'all want to hear and then just leaving it at that. They're not telling you the real truth. The real truth is any woman or man can be a real woman or man to you if they choose to be. So even if they look like here's the deception. A person could look like a real person, move like a real woman or man, should I say? Not real person, real woman or man, look like a real woman or man, and then you get with them and you're confused, like, well, why ain't they faithful to me? You scratch your head. Why ain't they been good to me? They're a real woman or man. That's because, just because they're a real woman or man, supposedly, it doesn't mean that they're going to do that for you. You see what I'm saying? And then you got some people who was bad to a whole bunch of people, then they found somebody they like, and now all of a sudden they're the best woman or man on earth? Nah. Even if they did change for that person, more than likely they're going to switch back to who they are eventually because they did it for the person. This is why I keep telling y'all, do not switch for a woman or man. Make sure you're already a good woman or man before you even deal with the woman or man. Because if not, 9 times out of 10, you're going to resort back to who you really was. You're going to get that itch at some point. The truth is, any man could be a real man if he want to be. That's the truth. Any woman could be a real woman if she want to be. Too many motherfuckers are not choosing to be that. And you got to understand that it's a choice. See, when you start thinking that it's just a certain thing other than a choice, you start to think that you can fix motherfuckers. And you can keep giving motherfuckers chances and all this other shit. Because you don't understand that it's a fucking choice that if a person's a real woman or man or not. It's not some fucking, you know, some type of attribute or something. Man, stop it. All of us could be a real woman or man. I'm tired of hearing this shit, man. It's a fucking choice, man. It's a fucking choice. At the end of the day. No, not some. All men can be a real man if he want to be. What's stopping him? What makes me or what makes a so-called real woman, a real man, any different than the next man that so-called isn't a real man? What? Choice. He can do what the next man could do. She can do what the next woman could do. And that's what I need y'all to understand, man. Because if y'all don't understand this, y'all gonna start trying to fix motherfuckers, keep giving people chances and all this shit, because you simply don't understand. You know what? This person don't want to be a real woman or man to me. Bye. You see how that works? You actually you stop feeling sorry for a motherfucker. You know how a lot of motherfuckers, well, he just don't know how to be loved because he never been loved in his life, and that bullshit. He don't want to be a real man to you, plain and simple. And he has the ability to do it. Stop listening to a lot of men sucking up and trying to make themselves look better than the next motherfucker when really they was the same motherfuckers that was out doing dirt to women. You know what I mean? And you got women doing the same shit, making themselves look like they better than the next motherfucker. And they was the same women out doing dirt. Now all of a sudden they don't want to do dirt no more. Now they better than the next motherfucker. No, it was a choice. It was a choice the whole time for them to do people dirty, and now they choose not to do somebody dirty. It's all about choice, people. When somebody cheats, choice. When somebody do you wrong, choice. When somebody wants to like you or not, choice. It's all choice. It's all choice. It's not, oh, well, her feelings, she can't control her feelings. She chooses to like who she like. Plain and simple. She chooses to like who the fuck she likes. I choose to like who I like. Nobody's going to determine who I like. I pick who I like. The delusion comes in when y'all think that there's certain groups of men that are real men and certain groups of men that aren't. When in reality there is, but understand why that is. It's not because some are incapable and some are. It's a choice. So next time you start to hear this, get you a real man type shit, understand that when you're dealing with a certain man or when you're dealing with a woman, it's a choice for them to be a real man or not. So that man you're dealing with that don't want to act right, that is his choice. It's not some attribute in him that's just prohibiting him from being who he should be to you. It's his choice. What, God made this guy capable and not the other? Stop it. God made this girl capable and not the other? Stop it. And understand this too. A lot of people will say this because they got a girlfriend or boyfriend, right? They'll say get you a real man, but you could choose that same guy or that same girl and they wouldn't even be a real man to you. In fact, some of these same people who are saying this shit was not real men or real women to all them other motherfuckers that they had before them. It's all about a choice, people. It's all about choice. This is why you can see a man, I'm gonna be a father to these kids that I got by this girl, but not to this girl. Same guy. What's the difference? Why ain't he been a real man to these kids, but not them? It don't make sense, man. It's the same person. So y'all tell me who's watching, what's the difference? It's the same person. How do we have two different people and it's the same guy? Or it's the same girl? If she chooses to be a father or a mother to these kids, but not to these kids. We're dealing with the same woman. People understand at the end of the day, none of these motherfuckers was incapable of love when they wanted to be players and all that shit. They just didn't want to. Plain and simple, man. That's why if a woman don't want to fuck with me, I'm not going to force it because I know it's her choice. I'm not going to go in the lab and read a fucking book on what women like and why they like it and this and that. They don't, whatever, she not answering the phone because she don't want to. You know, or she don't want to talk to you no more because she don't want to. She fell back because she wants to. A lot of y'all make this shit like, well, why she do it? Let me ask her why you know why she did it. I don't need to ask a woman why you fell back. She just won't hear from me no more because I already know why you fell back. Why ask a question when I already know the answer to it? You know what I'm saying? Trust me, man. Anybody can love if they want to. So just leave them alone if they don't want to love you. They made the choice. You got to make the choice to love yourself and move the fuck on. You know, I don't want y'all to think that there's just certain men that are real and certain ones that aren't. You got to understand it was a choice. It was a choice for that guy not to love you, so you got to move on. When you don't understand it's a choice, you start to try to fix the motherfucker. Or you start to feel sorry for him and look for reasons. He don't know how to love because he never been loved. How the fuck he don't know how to love? How? How a woman don't know how to love? Everybody knows what the fuck love is, man. Stop it, man. They don't love because they don't want to love. They want to sleep around or whatever. That's why later in life, the narcissist usually gets a girlfriend or boyfriend when they're done sleeping around and shit. Almost every fucking time. And then you with the good heart ain't got shit because you don't understand the dynamics of what it really boils down to. And that's the simple fact that people choose to love you or they don't. They choose to deal with multiple people or they don't. All women have a capability of being great women. Not one of them don't. So any woman that's trying to convince me that she's just a real woman and the other women ain't, you got me fucked up. I know any woman could be a great woman. It's her choice. So any man could be a great man. I want y'all to understand this shit 100,000%. 1,000%. I always tell y'all there's no difference between good and bad. There's really no such thing as good and bad women. It's all about a choice. Why is there no such thing? Because we all have we all have the ability to be good or bad, just like we all have the ability to be good. Yeah, good or bad, either way. We all have the ability. So since we all have the ability to be good or bad, you can't really label, oh, these are good women and these are bad, these are good men. Nah, it's all a choice. All right, I'm out of here, man. It's all a choice. So when you pick a guy, understand, he's choosing to not answer your phone or reply late and all this. It's a choice. He chose to fuck the other girl. It wasn't some bullshit spell that got put on him by somebody and he just cheated on you. He didn't mean it. Nah, he chose that shit, man. And he gonna choose it again if you take him back. So I'm out of here, man. Fuck all that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to puff themselves up better than the next motherfucker. You know, when really they was the one doing the most dirt. You know what I mean? I'm out of here, man. We all good and bad. We have a choice, man. All right? Choose the motherfuckers that's choosing you. Plain and simple. That's what a real man is. A man that chooses to be a real man. Every man has the guy that sit home and play PlayStation versus the guy that go out and work. They both had that choice. Which one did they choose? But society is telling y'all that some men are just incapable of being real men and some men are, and then that's what's tripping y'all up. That's what's making y'all feel sorry for motherfuckers, giving motherfuckers chance after chance and all this other shit, making excuses for them because you don't understand that really this person is choosing to do this. Plain and simple. She chooses to be with the bad guy. Plain and simple. He chooses to be with the bad women. Plain and simple.